the Ipswich supporters will have you down as an inspiring player. We've seen over the last couple of years you're an even more inspiring man. There's no easy way of saying it. 2 years ago you were diagnosed with motor neurone disease.
Yeah.
How have you been able to approach such a difficult situation with that kind of...
It's simple. I don't live with MND. MND lives with me. That's it. My life keeps going until I can.
Now the Premiership knows all about Marcus Stewart.
He's the man whose goals have driven the Tractor Boys into Europe.
The club's top scorer also became their Player of the Year.
Being nominated for the PFA Awards, which I don't expect to win it, I'm just delighted that I'm in the top 6 anyway.
I get satisfaction out of it, helping other people with MND, even though I've got it. I enjoy being part of the MND family. We're all in it together.
Sunderland players warming up in T-shirts tributing Marcus Stewart after his recent diagnosis. Marcus, we're all alongside you.
Adversity to me was a fuel, you know, wasn't a negative. And it's the same with this. It's a fuel to me. So there's a little bit of fire in my belly still. And very rarely does the thought of what happened with MND get into the back of my mind. Very rarely does it go into my mind.
The condition affects everyone differently. Do you feel able to say how it affects you at this stage?
Yeah, of course, yeah. So it's still my left hand, as you can see. And my right hand's starting to be affected a little bit. Imagine when you've been to the gym and your arms feel really heavy, you know, when you've done a really big arm workout, they just feel heavy. This one just feels really heavy. Sometimes it's hard to lift stuff. I can just about grip stuff with this hand. This hand's not at all, I can't do anything with that. And this arm, but I can still get through with things. I can still drive, that's not a problem. I can still walk, I can still pick a cup of tea up just about. I can do most things with it. You know, the thing is with MND, you know, you get a disappointment. Some get it every day. Something happens to their body where they can't use something, and that's got to be tough to deal with. Mine's, I've said this before, mine's every 2 months, every 3 months. When I have that, something stops working in my body, and it does. It'll take me 2 or 3 days to get over that disappointment, but once I am, I'm fine.
For you, what were the first signs? It's 2 years ago now.
Just a weak grip. That was it. Not fatigue, just a weak grip. I'm left-handed, so my left hand should be the stronger of the two by 5–10%. And my left hand was becoming weak, so that was it really. That's what started it all off.
Just tell us about the work you've done in terms of fundraising, raising awareness.
I haven't done anything. My wife's done most of it. No, we've done loads of stuff. Team Stewart. We've got over 100 people that contribute to that pool of money. Last weekend there was my friend's captain of a golf club. He raised £600 for Team Stewart because he had a captain's day. Dinner at Old Trafford we got coming in November. March of the Day, Wembley to Ipswich. So that'd be another good one. People are doing their own things as well and raising money and just adding to the pool, the odd £500, the odd £200, the odd £20, which keeps the pool going up, which is brilliant.
What's the ultimate goal, Marcus? We're looking for a cure, I guess.
I've said a cure. We need to find a cure, of course. A cure, brilliant, or some sort of drug that will prolong life by decades, not months. That's the goal.
You described yourself in one previous interview as a MND fighter. You prefer that to like a sufferer or something?
Yeah, I don't like the word suffering, or I don't even like the word fighter, I don't think. Sometimes I don't even think I've got it. It's strange. MND. I've got MND. That's simple as that. I don't know whether fighting is the right word after it, whether warrior is the right word after it. People use certain things, you know. I'll tell you what I am. I'm defying MND. That's what I'm doing. Rob Burrow was an MND warrior. A lot of people call themselves that. Whatever you want to call yourself after MND, if you've got MND, and it makes you feel good, brilliant. You call yourself that.
Do you think it's given you a different perspective to make sure you sort of relish and enjoy every moment? Or just speaking to today, has that always been there, do you think?
It's always been there, yeah. No, listen, I still do the same things I would do in everyday life I would normally do. But I don't cherish them anymore. I just live my life. I don't think, oh God, I might not be able to do this in 2 years' time. I don't think about that. I just live in the moment. I just know how hard it is for people with MND For me to get dressed in the morning, it's quite tough. And I've just about still got both kind of arms to use things. Some people can't do that. They can't get dressed in the morning. They can't shower themselves. You know, the families are the ones that suffer a lot more than the patient himself in terms of trying to help someone that sometimes doesn't want to be helped because they want to be able to do it themselves, but they can't, so they need your help. And I think a lot of people in MND suffer with that they want that people have to help them, and they're not independent anymore. And it does whip your independence away, sometimes within 2 months, sometimes hopefully longer. Stephen Hawking's 50 years. So it whips it away, but mine's okay. I'm slow at the moment. My independence is going slowly, but I've still got it. I don't live with MND. MND lives with me. That's it. My life keeps going until I can.